Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alyssa. I'm the owner of an online boutique called Lyss, and here on my channel we talk all about business, entrepreneur life, how to level up and become your own boss, and so much more. So if you guys are interested in that content, please make sure to subscribe before you head out today. All you have to do is hit that red subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. But yes guys, I'm so excited to be here today bringing you guys this video, and we're going to talk a little bit more about my YouTube journey, how I got here, and as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about how much I make as a small YouTuber. Now before we start this video, I do want to give a disclaimer. This video is not in any way, shape, or form to brag about how much I've made. Personally, I have so many bigger goals that I want to, achieve here on my YouTube channel, and this is kind of just to give you guys a little bit of a closer look and an insight on what it is to have a YouTube, what it takes to run a YouTube, and basically like the qualifications and potentially how much revenue you could make doing a YouTube like I am doing right now. So that's kind of the purpose of this video, is to be informative, and it is in no way, shape, or form to be bragging or talking about money. I want you guys to know that this is genuinely coming from a great place to be informative to you guys, my audience. Okay, but with all of that being said, if you guys are interested in numbers, YouTube, and you want to start your own channel, then go ahead and continue watching. Alrighty you guys, so you guys may be here because you want to start your own YouTube channel. You guys want to monetize other ways around your brand. You want to start your own brand. You want to become your own boss, an influencer, and so much more. There's literally so many ways that YouTube can help you out, whether it's your personal brand, yourself, or whether it's, a business that you have. YouTube is a great way to utilize and connect with your audience. Now, myself personally, I have not been monetized on YouTube for that long. I actually got monetized at the beginning of this year in 2021. So it's been about, 7 months now? So yeah, I really haven't been monetized for that long when you take it into consideration when I show you guys how much I've made. And also, this isn't some way to just magically get a lot of money. I want to go ahead and start with that first. This isn't something that you're just gonna, get crazy amount of cash flow to you right away. It's something that you build just like any other business. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and consistency before you start to see any sort of money flowing into you. Now, before I show you guys some screenshots and numbers of what I've made over the past 7 months or so, I do want to talk a little bit about how I did take a break here on YouTube. If you guys have followed my channel for some time, you guys probably would have noticed that I took I think it was about 4 months off of YouTube this year in 2021. And honestly, it breaks my heart that I did that. And, looking back at it, I probably would have done things differently, but in that moment in time in my life, I was going through a lot of personal stuff. YouTube was not my motivation in that place and time in my life, because I was just dealing with other stuff personally, like I said. So I didn't want to come on the camera and fake it and pretend to be happy. I really want my platform to be a place of genuineness, and you guys know that you can connect with me like a real person, not someone who's just here and faking it and putting a smile on for the camera, if that makes sense. So I really didn't want to have to get ready and fake it and be in front of the camera. So I took those 4 months off to kind of figure out, the direction I was going, to figure out some things in my personal life and things like that. So that's, did contribute a little bit to, obviously the numbers that I'm going to show you guys. But nonetheless, I'm still overall happy with what I've made on YouTube thus far, because for me personally, it means growth. It means I'm on my right path, and just overall, I'm so blessed and thankful to be even having another source of income, doing something that I love. I genuinely, truly love making videos for you guys, connecting with my audience, and just building this community of uplifting and other people who have similar goals and dreams, other people who have businesses. It's honestly a community that I didn't even know I needed. And so I'm just super thankful to be in this position to even be making money on YouTube. All right, you guys, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is my subscriber count. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a picture right here with my current subscriber count as of today. And as of today, I currently have 4,769 subscribers. I'm so thankful for that. Like, honestly, it makes me so happy that we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. Again, I'm just thankful for every single one of you guys who decide to support my channel. But yeah, that is my current subscriber count. Now, the reason I bring up subscribers is because that is one of the qualifications in order to be able to monetize your channel. In order to monetize your channel, you currently have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So that's one qualification. And the second qualification to get monetized on YouTube is 4,000 watch hours. Now, you have to be able to hit both of those before you can get monetized. Some people hit the 1,000 subscriber mark way before they hit the watch hours, and some people might hit the watch hours before they get the subscriber count, maybe based off of like one viral video or something like that. But you have to qualify on both of those to be able to even earn money on YouTube. Now, for me personally, I was the case where I had 1,000 subscribers, but I was behind on my watch time. The watch time, the 4,000 watch hours, has to be within 12 months, so within 1 year. It can't be like overall the history of your channel. It goes on a running of a 12-month period. So that for me was a little bit challenging, just because, you know, like I said, I had the subscriber count, but none of my videos were really taking off or hitting. And I don't want to say hitting, like going viral or anything like that, but the most important part was resonating with my audience. The type of content that I was creating when I first started YouTube, if you guys have been here for a while, or if you even just scroll down my channel, you guys can see that I started off with like some makeup videos, and then I kind of went to vlogging and just random lifestyle videos. So it took me a while to really figure out the direction of my channel, until, you know, obviously to this day, I am now making more business related content, talking about my boutique and just how I run my business and giving you guys tips. But prior to that, I had no direction. And I think that's something super important if you guys are going to start a YouTube channel, is to really think about the direction that you're going to take your channel in. Don't just start filming random videos. I think it's super important to have a niche. You're going to be way more successful if you focus on that niche. And there's so many other benefits to having a specific niche, which we will get to in a little bit. But that's kind of just like a history of my own channel and why it took a little bit more time to get those watch hours. So once I officially hit my watch hour time and I had the subscribers, I want to say I hit this around November of 2020. I was super excited. I was like, oh my God, you guys, I'm going to start getting monetized on YouTube. Like, it really was a dream of mine that I had wanted this for some time, you know? So going into 2021, I was like, yes, we're gonna make some money. We're gonna start pushing out these videos. And that was like the plan, you know? But then again, like I told you guys, I kind of took a break for about 4 months. But I came back about 3 months ago, I believe, maybe 2 months. And ever since I came back to my channel, I feel like I've had a clearer purpose and a clear vision of where I want to take this channel, how I want to grow this channel, what I want to do connecting with you guys. And to me, that is so much more meaningful than even just the money. All in good timing, the money will continue to come. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys how much I've made on YouTube for the past 7 months. I'm going to go ahead and insert like a quick little snapshot of what I've made overall, but then we're gonna go ahead and dive a little bit deeper on what these numbers mean and digest it a little bit more. All right, you guys, so as you guys can see, I have made about $1,200 from YouTube here on this channel over the past 365 days, 7-8 months, whatever you want to say. And there you go, there you have it. As you guys can see in this photo, I started getting revenue around the December area, and then it starts peaking around April. And then right there, that dip between April, June, July is where I wasn't really filming anymore. And then it starts to go again back up, obviously, as I came back on it to YouTube. Now, some people might think, okay, $1,200, like it's not that much for how much work and time and energy you're putting into YouTube. Because trust me, you guys, it's a lot of work. It's like a job, honestly. Just the filming, the setting up, the editing, all of that. It's time consuming. So when you translate time to money, some people might not think it's worth it. Now, keep in mind, this is a smaller channel, okay? This is my journey to becoming something bigger. So take that for what you will. I myself am super grateful that I have even made $1,200 on my channel, because my startup costs really didn't cost me that much. A lot of the stuff that I used, the lighting, this backdrop, my camera, I already had for my business, my boutique business. so I didn't really have to invest in anything fancy. I don't have no fancy camera. People actually ask me what camera I use, and I usually generally use either my iPhone if I'm out and about vlogging. A lot of the videos that I have in downtown, those are on my iPhone. So you can start a YouTube channel. There's no excuse. You have a phone. You can start filming from your phone. But then if I'm doing more sit down videos like this in my home, I do have the Canon G9X. And that one's a little bit similar to the Canon G7X, which a lot of vloggers use that camera. But the G9X, the only difference is there is no flip up screen. So that is a little important when it comes to sitting down and videos. But the way I solve it is I just put a mirror right behind it. It was way cheaper than getting the G7X. So honestly, do what you can. Whatever money you have, or even if you don't have the money, again, the phone is a great alternative option. I am one of those people that is like an advocate for just starting something. If it's on your mind, you just do it. You figure out a way. So yeah, with little to no startup cost, the $1,200 that I've made, I am super, super thankful. And to be honest, the money that I've made, I've been investing into my business. Lyss. If you guys do not know, I own an online boutique. I'll go ahead and link the website down below, but I've invested that money into my business, and that's how I choose to spend it, because I believe in all the businesses that I'm running. You know, this is a business of mine, so I believe in everything that I'm doing, so I'm reinvesting back into it until, you know, obviously it begins to flourish even bigger and bigger. So to break down those numbers a little bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and insert some numbers on a monthly basis from the past couple months so you guys can see on average what I'm making per month. I think my biggest check in 1 month was like $250 or $60, around there. But lately I've been averaging about $150 from my YouTube AdSense. Keep in mind that YouTube will not pay you out every month unless you hit the $100 threshold mark. So that's another thing to take into consideration, that you may not get paid out every month from YouTube. For me personally, I think when I first got monetized around December, I didn't get my first check till I believe February, because I hadn't hit that $100 mark by January. So it just kind of rolled over into February, whatever I made, and then I had my first paycheck in February, if that makes sense. But since February, I have been getting paid monthly, thank you God, because my views continue to go up. Now that you guys have seen how much I make as a small YouTuber, I want to go a little bit more in depth on CPM and RPM. CPM and RPM are actually very important factors when it comes to how much you get paid here on YouTube. So to start off with, I'm going to talk about CPM, and I'm going to go ahead and insert the definition right here while I read it, because it is a little hard to explain, and I want to break it down to you guys as best as possible. So basically, CPM is the cost per mille, which is 1,000. Advertisers pay a website per 1,000 visitors who see advertisements. So in this case on YouTube, it is what advertisers use to determine how much they're going to pay this channel per 1,000 views of that ad. Now, everyone's CPM time is going to differ. It really depends on the type of channel you have, the type of content you're putting out, what you're creating, because advertisers are going to look for specific type of, you know, niches, specific type of demographics. It really just depends on the content you're making. So, as you guys know, on my channel, I create business related videos. I am more of a learning channel. I'm sharing knowledge with you guys. It's very specific. So my CPM is going to be a little bit higher than a channel who just does, you know, random vlogs or just other random stuff. So currently right now my CPM is $15.35. Now this can change as you put more and more videos out. YouTube has its analytics on how that's determined. I don't really know exactly too much on how that's determined. Again, I'm a newer YouTuber, so I do want to learn more about analytics, but this is just to my knowledge what I know about it. It can change though. So if you guys, you know, again, like kind of like my situation, if you were making content that really wasn't getting views and you just didn't find no meaning to it, you can totally change the direction of your channel and create new content. So I just did a quick Google search on the average CPM for YouTube ads in the United States. And it says right here, the cost of YouTube ads is measured in the unit called CPM. That's how they measure. And it says currently the medium one can expect to pay is $7.50 per average campaign. So there you have it. Average is about $7.50. I don't know how true that is. A lot of channels are going to differ. So my CPM being $15 is obviously showing above that, which is great. So that's something to keep in mind if you guys are going to start a YouTube channel. I think you definitely should go in the direction of sharing your knowledge, more videos on how to. Think about what skills you have to share with people, because those types of channels are going to be more likely to make more money than vlogging channels. And think about it, it really does make sense. YouTube is the second largest search engine next to Google, because people come onto YouTube to learn new things, learn new skills. They're going to use that search box and type in how to blah blah blah, or something, you know, how do I pay my taxes, finances, and all that stuff. Those channels that are providing that information to you are going to be more likely to have more advertisers and make more money off those ads, because those types of advertisers are willing to pay more money on these types of videos. It resonates with what they're selling, and so on and so forth. So think about it that way, guys. I'm sure here on my channel, if you guys have watched any of my ads, first of all, thank you. But secondly, if you guys have seen any of the ads, I'm sure they probably resonate more with business related things. So I'm sure like Shopify maybe has popped up as an ad on my channel, or even like Wix, things like that are going to be what is on my channel versus a vlogging channel, or like a random channel, you know, even like the family channels, like a lot of the big YouTubers, they might have ads on like random things, like, I don't know, makeup or other random stuff. Now, what's the difference between CPM and RPM? So CPM has to do more with the advertisers and what they're paying specifically for your type of content. And then RPM is related more to what you're actually getting paid. So that is kind of like the average on what those advertisers are paying. And then your RPM also changes as well as you post videos, and that is what you're actually getting paid per 1,000 views. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a photo right here. My RPM currently is $8.81. So that number right there is actually what I'm currently getting paid right now. That is the number that you wanna focus on when it comes to your content and your videos and how much you're gonna be getting paid. I hope all that made sense. Again, I'm learning myself as I am a new creator here in the YouTube space. So hopefully that kind of gives you guys an idea of what CPM is and RPM is. Now, one more thing I wanna talk about before we close out the video. Obviously, we talked about how much I'm making, how that amount is determined, but I also want to talk about other ways that you can make money through YouTube. So not only can you get paid just through people watching your ads and through AdSense specifically through YouTube, but you can also get paid through paid brand deals, paid collaborations. Businesses can reach out to you to talk about a certain product in your video, and that is also a form of advertisement, but it's not the advertisement that YouTube is placing on your video, if that makes sense. And that is where you can negotiate your own pricing with these businesses that reach out to you. So as of right now, I have not included any paid promotion here on my channel, so everything that is on my channel right now is genuinely my own opinions. And of course, when you do get paid from a company to talk about a product or a service, you do have to state that in the video as well as in the description. So with that being said, any businesses that want to work together, my email is going to be in the description box below. But yeah, that's just another way that you can make money here on YouTube, is through paid collaborations. All right, you guys, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking it through to the end. I hope this gave you guys a better understanding of what YouTube is, how you can make money on YouTube, and showing you guys realistically what a small YouTuber makes here on YouTube. I want to say thank you again to anyone who supports my channel, who has subscribed, who has shared my videos, who comments. It truly does mean so much to me. You guys, we are almost so close to 5,000 subscribers. Once I hit 5,000 subscribers, you guys, we have a giveaway coming. So if you guys have any giveaway suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. My last giveaway, I believe it was my 2,000 subscriber mark, and I did something a little bit related to business, because I do want to give something to you guys that watch my channel, something that might help you with your business. So last time I did an Amazon gift card, but this time I want to do something a little bit bigger, because 5,000 is a milestone for me. So give me some suggestions on what you guys think that I could give away for this giveaway. But with all that being said, thank you again so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe before you head out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.